So why is someone assigned to target Canada's greatest monetary resource? Minister of Energy and Natural Resources Wilkinson he's on track to destroy our industry and make Canada poorer with his bill C-59 Greenwashing Act. Now, he claims the oil and gas industry is on decline and will inevitably fade away, beginning as early as this year. Credible reports suggest that oil emission caps programs could cost 51,000 jobs between 2030 and 2035, with a loss of $24 billion to Canada's GDP. I wonder what he has in mind as a replacement for royalties and tax revenues like the $45 billion gained in 2023 and the 375,000 jobs Canada-wide that the industry supports. How about those equalization payments? Ottawa is basing its climate change policies on a widely debunked analysis by the IEA that envisions oil and gas production declining worldwide by 70% after 2029. Isn't that interesting considering there are numerous reports indicating that oil and gas requirements and production will be up 30%? Now, lowering Canada's production will not impact global emissions as other countries will simply increase theirs, like the USA, our largest trading partner. Now, industry has been working for some time to address Ottawa's plan to fight climate change with carbon capture and storage projects to lower emissions as a goodwill gesture. Now, if government statistics indicate that oil and gas only accounts for about 5% of emissions, what other industries will be next? It's painfully obvious that energy policymakers lack any understanding that electricity, transportation, and healthcare cannot exist without products made from fossil fuels. Highly promoted renewables that generate occasional electricity, cannot make products or fuels. Everything that needs electricity is made from petrochemicals, manufactured from crude oil, coal, or natural gas. AI, for example, requires exponential levels of electricity, along with iPhones, computers, spacecrafts, medications, all the medical supplies. All the foundations of our modern world require it. Bill C-59 became law June 20th, which is intended to stifle industry from communicating their plans to net zero emissions by 2050. Bill C-59 made its way to Canada's Competition Act, where companies will be forced to substantiate any statements to prove how their initiatives will address climate change. There are massive penalties up to 3% of gross global revenues, and if private citizens lodge complaints about the validity of a submission and claims are considered questionable, then new roadblocks are presented. This just opens the door for all types of nuisance complaints and companies being forced to spend time proving their claims. We can already guess this will be a no-win for companies who will surely be found guilty of greenwashing as they try to prove their reporting. Now, the catch is, how do companies submit environmental assessment details to even apply for a permit? There's a threat of criminal penalties for overhyping your project then. Let's ask this: how will we manufacture wind turbine blades or solar panels? Everything needs electricity. How about our healthcare products, pharmaceuticals, and all our construction products in the home? What can we expect next? Some groups are adjusting their entire website to limit their information, and social medias have gone silent, no doubt for fear of these repercussions, which will no doubt come from the usual suspects.